been in offenses that had Derrick Henry, the sledgehammer running back. Last year, your Atlanta team had 450-yard or 50 reception receivers. What do those options do for a passing game?
Obviously, man, you got versatility, like you explained just now. And it ultimately, man, you got, different guys with the ability to make plays with the ball in their hands and to make plays when the ball comes their way. And obviously what that does is put stress on the defense. So anytime you have an opportunity to add guys who are dynamic in the passing game and to be able to create a group, you can do a lot of damage in this league, man. So that's part of the reason why I'm here.
Yeah, and I was if I could get a follow-up real quickly. I know your receiving game is pretty diverse. Are there one or two situations where you think you're best, whether it's goal line, short yardage, red zone, etc.?
During my career, man, I've been playing this game a long time. You can pull up film of me making plays from anywhere on the field. And I think that as a pass catcher in this league, in order for you to be, one of the top guys, man, in whatever your respective position is, you got to be able to make plays from anywhere in the field. So, that's just something that I pride myself on, and making sure that I'm a every down player. You know what I mean, and we can use me in any situation.
Thanks, Burke. We'll go to Joe next, and then if you guys could also introduce yourself and your outlet.
Hey, Jonnu, it's Joe Shad from the Palm Beach Post. The last time I saw you was the Senior Bowl, so it took a while. I remember asking you, how would you feel about Miami? That seems like a century ago, right?
Right.
What were some of the factors that made the Dolphins the right choice now?
Man, that list is endless. That list is endless, man. I guess I'll start with the opportunity to go and win a world championship. I think that adding me to this offense and to the system and to this team ultimately, I could be a solution into helping us now get to where we want to go. That's obviously still a lot of work that needs to be put in. Obviously, still a lot in front of us. But I just saw that vision, and I thought it was a great opportunity.
Thank you.
Adam?
Hey, Jonnu, Adam Beasley at Pro Football Network. How much did you know about Mike McDaniel and Tua Tagovailoa before this process, and how important were they in your decision making?
I guess I got to get at the Hard Knocks, man. Hard Knocks told me a lot. Hard Knocks, was a big help in helping me make my decision. So,
What in particular?
Nah, no seriousness, man. I just actually got done. I just actually watched it this off season. I actually was late watching it, but it was off season, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna kick back and see what these guys are about. So, cut it on and kind of just caught myself binge watching it. I'm like, man, that's something. That'd be a special group to be a part of. So all of these guys, man, from Mike McDaniel, Chris Greer, everybody, in this building in the front office, collectively made it happen. And obviously, everything happened on our end as well. So this is home for me. At the end of the day, that also was a huge factor in me being here. And I'm just excited, man, to be able to play for a city in which I live, which my family lives, and be able to represent the city of Miami once again.
Thank you.
Hal?
Hey, Jonnu. Hal Habib with the Palm Beach Post. Welcome back home.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to ask you a little bit more about your new quarterback, Tua. Have you met him? What have you seen in his game that is appealing to you?
I've had the opportunity to meet him face to face yet, but I'm sure trust me, we got got a lot of time we're gonna be spending together. But just looking at Tua on paper, he's got it. You know what I mean? In my eyes, I think he's one of the top quarterbacks in this league. I think he's one of, if not the most accurate quarterback in this league. And that's just from me watching from the outside end. Now that I'm actually here, I'm sure I get to see that firsthand. And he's a great player, a great leader. Had a lot of respect for his game since he played at Alabama, and you know, just seeing him play he was always a fun guy to watch play, and I'm excited to be catching passes from him now.
Thank you.
Alan?
Hi, Jonnu. Alan Pupar with alldolphins.com and fellow FIU alum.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Pause up.
So I went when actually they were known as the Sun Blazers. Tells you just a little bit about how long ago it was. So,
Right.
John, I wanted to get your thoughts on what it might be like for a tight end going into a new team with the idea of playing with the kind of wide receiver speed that you'll have with Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time? The last part.
I said, give me your thoughts on being a tight end going into an offense that has the kind of wide receiver speed the Dolphins have with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, man. You know, you got smiling from ear to ear. You know what I mean? You know, that's going to create a lot of space, man. You know, those two speed guys, man. You know, some of the fastest guys in the NFL, if not the fastest. You know, that's just going to cause so much havoc to the defense, and you know, to be able to to use those guys to my advantage. You know, those guys are going to be able to open up space for and likewise me as well. You know what I mean? Just add another pass catching element to this offense, and you know, being able to get those guys open more. So we are going to make each other better. All going to play off each other. You know, and ultimately, you know, I'm sure those guys are team guys. I'm a team guy, and I think it'll just be a great fit, man. I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Thanks, Jonnu.
David?
Hey, Jonnu. David Fronis with the South Florida Sun Sentinel. How are you?
How we doing, my guy?
Good. I had no idea about that Sun Blazer thing. I always knew FIU as the Panthers or the Golden Panthers before that. But how does it feel to be back in the city where you played your college ball, and what memories do you have from FIU?
Oh man, yeah, it's literally right up the road, man. I remember stepping on campus at 17 years old, you know, not knowing nothing, you know what I mean, and kind of growing into my own, growing into a man, you know, during my 4 years at FIU. Obviously, it was a special place in my heart, man, always, because you know, just the friendships that were built, the relationships from my teammates, the coaches, staff, you know, some of those guys are still around. You know, that's you know, college, man. Those 4 years is, you know, probably arguably the most memorable 4 years of anyone's life. You know, if they get to experience that. So for me, to have the opportunity to come back and literally you look, you know, you go a little farther south, and you know, that's where, you know, I should lay my head at night before practice in the morning, before class in the morning. Is, you know, definitely some emotional ties there always. So you know, I'll be you know, super supportive to those guys throughout this season while I'm here, and I'm sure they'll be super supportive of me. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's a lot of great things that, you know, that can come from this, and you know, I'm just soaking it all up.
And I want to ask you about two aspects to your game, how you feel you can contribute to this team, both your yak, getting yards after catch, and then also abilities in the red zone, how you feel those two things can add to this offense.
Yeah, you know, just adding a physical element to that passing attack, man. You know, everybody, when they look at the game, you know, you kind of just see pass catches as, you know, flashy and, you know, highlights, and, you know, but you got to be able to bring a physical presence as well, you know, to inflict your will on opponents and be able to, you know, when it's the fourth quarter and guys is tired, and, you know, it's, you know, late in the year and it's week 13, 14, 15, and, you know, teams don't want to tackle, you know, and, you know, that's where we feast, man. You know what I mean? So excited about my fit in this offense, my role in this offense, and the sky's the limit on what we're going to be able to do. And obviously, I'm off the field as well, going into year 8 now. You know, obviously, been around a long time, seen a lot of football. I've learned a lot, know a lot. Obviously, still a lot to learn. Never oblivious to the fact that, you know, we always got to continue to learn and get better ourselves, no matter how much wisdom we've acquired over the years. But just to be able to bring the leadership aspect to this team as well, man, is something that I'm holding myself accountable to as well.
Mark?
Mark Stallworth, Miami Times. Welcome back to South Florida, Jonnu. Just quick question.
Trying to look for the screen. You're not on the screen, huh?
Yeah. But quick question, as far as what advice would you give to younger players in the league, especially those navigating free agency or changing teams?
You said what advice? I'm sorry, the last part you said, what advice could I give the younger players that are navigating free agency?
Yeah, or changing teams.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's the NFL. Anything can happen. It's a business at the end of the day. To us, we just want to look at it as a game. But unfortunately, man, this is, you got the front offices of these different organizations that you have to deal with ultimately. So it becomes not so much of a game. And you got to kind of set your emotions aside. Man, listen, these decisions can get tough. Some guys, may have to, change situations or roles or whatever it may be. But ultimately, you have to do what's best for you, but do what's best for your family. And it's not obviously it's not an easy process. But this is the NFL, man. Anybody would give so much up to be in our position, right? And yeah, it may not be easy getting going from team to team. That's tough on some guys, man. You always want stability in any situation that you in. But soak it all in and wear it as a badge of honor, man. Not a lot of people get to play this game for a long time. I'm very grateful to be part of this amazing league and organization. Going on 8 years now. And it just seems like yesterday, man, when I came in here, a rookie year, and was trying to learn from these older guys and trying to just gain some knowledge any way I can. So, just for me to be that guy now that's giving out wisdom, giving out knowledge to these younger guys, man, it's a testament to how fast time flies. So,
And I had a follow up, if I may, just to touch on the new family foundation. How excited are you to contribute in the community with the new family foundation?
New Family Foundation, yes, sir. This is humongous, from an organization that I get to, actually kind of be able to touch the city in which I'm playing in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Get a little bit more hands on because I'm here all year round now. So, we got a lot of great ideas. My New Family Foundation team, my wife leading the charge, and we're going to continue to impact the community and impact the youth, in the best way possible. Looking forward to that opportunity in the city of Miami tremendously.